There was no magic plays. We just moved the ball and every shot went in.
3-2. It's 2-2, 1-1-1. Jeff, you've always been in favor of that.
I think it's fair for the teams and the players as Duncan gets a beautiful...
Where he knows a long process, and we went through the whole season and went through the process, and now we're back here. And I know he's as fired up as anyone to be back.
And Doris, as you said, the players very candid about the scars that still remain from that Game 6 loss as Kawhi Leonard. And Mark, from Miami's bench, Eric Spoelstra changes it up from game to game on who gets minutes.
Well, he does, but there are some things in this lineup that remain, constant.
They're going to call
a game.
Splitter puts it on the floor. Ginobili finds Splitter. Touch pass here in San Antonio. He had a great game in the clincher against OKC. Nice pass, Splitter inside on a bullet.
Lots of problems for this Heat defense.
Ginobili fakes out to Mills for three. It's good. Spurs bench, some excellent play. And they give the block to Splitter. Shot clock turned off. Ginobili, Danny Green, the fake, puts up a three. Took a tumble. 3-point lead for San Antonio. Duncan
around. Duncan, Parker, Ginobili. Exceptional job of identifying.
Leonard's such an excellent two-way player and still learning. Nice feed, Splitter. Blocked by Anderson. Right to Patty Mills.
Well, that was what's so funny. Everybody trying to make something after Tim Duncan said he wanted to play them again as Bellinelli.
Diaw on the drive. Inside to Duncan.
Versatility. Here attacking the closeout. Draws Bosch to him and drops it off to Tim Duncan. Another big-to-big pass that leads to a dunk in Game 7 and stopped overthinking it. But the cushion they played with last year was incredible.
Diaw, nice fake, finds Parker. Parker knocks. Diaw up top, Parker. Ginobili for three. James is on Duncan. They go over the top. Duncan gets it and finishes. Boy, both teams shooting a high percentage. Diaw threads the needle. Parker, the mid-range. Boris Diaw, offensive rebound. Finds Duncan for the layup. And Duncan traveled.
Well, Diaw gets the offensive rebound. Duncan open at the free throw line, attacks. Good use of the left hand.
Allen hit his first three. Still with 10 points off the bench. Duncan, pass deflect.
Here's where the Spurs love to go quick 2 for 1.
Diaw down low to Duncan, and a foul call goes to Diaw. 7 seconds remain. Crowd urging him. Here comes Ginobili. Kicks it out, Green for three.
In multiple pick and roll situations. You make the first one. It's a pick and roll, but it's a setup for the defense to get you to rotate. Great job of getting rid of the basketball. Now you put the guy in position to drive with the defense on his heels. Unselfish play. Big.
Danny Green and a foul. Ginobili off the inbound.
Ginobili off a screen by Patty Mills. No activity.
Tipped and taken by Ginobili. Finds Diaw. Fakes, drives, kicks it out Bellinelli. Bellinelli back up top. Diaw flips it up. That won't go. Birdman trying to distract him. Ginobili drives. Mills out to Diaw. He puts up a three. Comes Leonard the other way. Ginobili cross court to Patty Mills for three. Bosch now with 12. Splitter not looking to shoot and then decides.
And LeBron James guarding Tony Parker right now.
Splitter again. Nope. Lead back up to 7 for Miami. Now this is their largest lead of the night. Still early here in the fourth. Kawhi Leonard, he's had foul trouble much of
down the stretch. and he and Ray Allen give them enough offense to beat even a great San Antonio team.
Coming up on the midway point of the fourth, Ginobili picked up by Anderson. Green will try again. Hits a three. Back to Green. Diaw looking. Green again. Bang! Good feed to Duncan. Duncan lays it in.
Well, Danny Green started off 0 for 5, but 3 for 3 in the fourth. Look at this beautiful pass by Boris Diaw. I just love his creativity and skill. Hooking the ball to Danny Green, wide open from the slot.
Wade thought he was hit. 3.5 remaining. They go over the top to Diaw. Another beautiful pass. Duncan hands to Ginobili. Inside Duncan. Out to Parker for 3. Bang!
I don't think it throws anyone off because they expect the unexpected.
Parker finds Diaw. Diaw inside to Duncan. And Tim Duncan
is not necessary, and it seems like they're taking the easy way out defensively.
Well, they do want to switch more, particularly on the Bosh pick and roll and the Bosh pin down as Duncan
to set the tone early by attacking like Miami.
Parker, Diaw, Duncan, Green. 4 guys touch it without the ball going on the foul. Ginobili, Matt Bonner come in. James Jones is in as well. Duncan, nice catch, can't
for Kawhi Leonard.
see Thiago Splitter in for the first time. He did not start tonight. Boris Diaw did. Bonner gets tripped. Diaw fumbled it a bit. Now Leonard finds Diaw cutting to the basket. Nice feed. The Splitter blocked, but a foul. Mark.
And if you're a big man for the Spurs, not named Diaw, you have to work on your ability to catch every single day, because if you're playing with Boris Diaw, he's exceptional at the interior passing, big to big. This is a big-time play by Diaw, putting...
Neither coach is going to be happy with the offense. I mean, with the defense right now. It's just too easy.
Splitter, his second. Again, look how everybody touched the ball there without it going to the floor. Ginobili somehow.
And Miami played a very good first quarter offensively, and these point guard shots are important. They need Cole or Chalmers to score.
Splitter, wait on him. Splitter behind the back dribble. Diaw kicks it up top. Green fakes the 3, now floats it up and in.
Execution on the offensive end, but he doesn't just stand out there. Now the drive and kick. You don't want to stand, you want to move without the basketball. Great job of not settling.
Parker back in, 5 to shoot. Finds Diaw, nice fake from Diaw. Up top, Parker, a 3-pointer. Parker picks up his dribble. Green fakes, drives, flips it inside to Splitter, gets it back. Left hand.
Lewis.
Leonard tries, not backwater. Parker to Leonard. Leonard gets past Wade. And we're going to have
to go in.
Nice feed, Diaw. Duncan. Leonard. It looked like he got whacked. They say play on. Here comes Mills.
There's been a lot of contact at both ends going to the basket.
Diaw, Mills for 3. In comes to set the high screen. Duncan stripping. Spoelstra wanted a double dribble. Ginobili to Diaw. Diaw blows past Anderson. Kicks it out to Mills. Right side, Ginobili for 3. Can't get it.
That mid-range runner is his shot.
Splitter gets the pass, finds Bellinelli. Patty Mills. Most of the crowd on its feet. Bellinelli wide open.
Defensively is the easy way out.
But if you're going to switch, at least communicate.
Duncan. Ginobili steps back, gets a head start. Uses Duncan's screen. Leonard on the drive. Kicks it back out. Parker for 3. Puts it in.
Janovich say?
called it a turnaround play.
Okay.
He should be in the Hall of Fame too, by the way.
2 championships with the Rockets. Leonard kicks it out. Mills for 3. Set. 16-point lead with 4.5 remaining.
Just think about how many coaches in this league take out Tony Parker and Tim Duncan in Game 3 of NBA Finals to close out.
Leonard backs in, banks it in. Ginobili finds Duncan, nice pass, and Duncan. If you're just tuning in, the Spurs had the best shooting half in NBA Finals history, as they had 71 points at halftime, shooting 76%, led by as many as 25, as Diaw fires away, misses. A lot of talk last couple of days about Chalmers' struggles. Leonard, beautiful feed to Duncan. Parker again gets in the paint. Diaw does the same. Parker wide open. Mills, open look. That never had to do it. That could get ugly.
At the end of the day, I understand they've got a job to do, and I understand that there's fans sitting at home wanting to hear what the coaches are.
7 to shoot. Diaw looking to post up Dwayne Wade. Anderson comes to help. Diaw avoids. Mills to Green. Green fakes, fires, and hits a charge.
And I thought it was clearly a charge.
Diaw fakes a pass at 3 finals. Diaw again, height advantage on Wade. Here comes the double team behind the back pass to Parker again gets in the paint. Duncan foul, and Leonard with a rebound. 2 sensational defensive plays. Mills steps back a 3. It's good.
You look at about the dribble penetration. It's not always the first drive that puts pressure on you. Here, the second drive by Diaw. Tony Parker respaces out, and this is just a beautiful pass and a practice shot for 2. And here, Splitter slips out of the double team, catches, turns, locates. Again, on target pass, Patty Mills, wide open 3. And then this one, the play of the day. Boris Diaw with the behind-the-back drop-off.
To protect a championship that, in his words, is not ours. This year's is up for grabs, and give credit to the Spurs because they're playing more aggressively. He said, we've got to connect our...
It is Miami's greatest weakness.
Parker kicks it out. Leonard fakes the 3. Pass inside. Diaw to Duncan for the finish.
It's at both ends of the floor. The defense has been suffocating. The offense sublime. The lockout years.
Right.
Every year.
Did they win the championship in the lockout year?
Leonard.
But I like the substitution of Haslam. One thing you know about him, he's going to fight. He's going to compete.
Parker finds Diaw. Boris Diaw adjusts and gets bumped. 3rd team foul. Mills, Parker, Duncan, Ginobili, Diaw out there right now for San Antonio. James still on the bench. Patty Mills puts it in. Parker knocked out of his hands. Still Spurs ball. And Spurs will take their time. Once again, so many possessions with multiple passes. Another beauty one. It's a team that's never come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. Leonard has been so aggressive in games 3 and 4 on the road. Diaw, quick move, finds Duncan. Strip.
Why we like to play with our back. And I mean all our backs against everything. This is the only way that we want to play. I have to have one of those games. And
a ball game. That's the mindset.
Ginobili is checked in rather early. Made a nice defensive play down the other end. Missed. Diaw off the dribble. Not looking to shoot. Makes a pass, deflect
Early. So now they've got to find their rhythm as opposed to having it.
Patty Mills with an early entry. Tiago splitter. Parker and Duncan sit down midway through the first. 19-5, excuse me, as Diaw takes his first shot attempt. Ginobili lost it. Splitter gets inside
In this league.
Ginobili fires it to Leonard. Leonard gets a good look. That's a three. Bonner on the drive. Back up top. Mills for three. Gets the bounce. Has really failed to make an impact so far. Splitter across the lane. Kicks it out. Mills tries again. Miami to start the game. Green along the baseline. Diaw intercepts a bad pass by James. Ahead to Parker. And the ball was nice block from Haslam. Duncan gets it back, has to fire it up. Hits the rim and Diaw gets the rebound. Bellinelli fakes one dribble, a two-pointer. On the drive. Inside to Duncan. Duncan wants it again. Quick shot, count it, and one.
Shows you the great versatility of this Spurs offense. Not a lot of ball movement and pick and rolls. They're getting the basketball to Tim Duncan and playing inside out. And he's taking over this basketball game.
Kawhi Leonard has sent this crowd into a frenzy. Mills for three.
Not to pass, but to score.
Diaw. And Mills, the drive.
James blocks Splitter. It was a signature play. Here, Splitter gets his revenge.
Mills for three. Talented score.
And they're very pleased with his work ethic here.
Diaw missed. What a spark off the bench he is once again. Danny Green. Bosh, he has their only points here in this third quarter. Mills. Bang! They are on the court. The way they bounce back from last year's cruel ending as Diaw gets his ovation. I think even the greats of the game, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Magic Lakers, the Bird Celtics, they're all nodding in approval of the